3, 2, 1. Oh my God, that's cold.
Good golly gee.
Welcome back to You Betcha Radio Podcast, the coldest podcast in all the Midwest, presented by DraftKings. I'm Myles, the You Betcha guy, here with Ryan, the T-shirt guy. Ooh-wee. Ryan's in a weird mood today. I'm enjoying it. Feeling good. Super Bowl week.
Best week of the year.
Ooh.
I would say this Super Bowl Sunday is Jared's Super Bowl.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Yes.
This is his time of the year. To
This
shine.
is a chance for him to add one more Super Bowl to his list of Super Bowls he know who won. Who's
Yep.
won.
I would more so call it post Pro Bowl week.
Yeah, I agree on that, actually.
I don't know if
Smart.
It's Tuesday. I don't know if I'd call it Super Bowl week.
Yeah, it's not. You're right. It's post. I still got that Pro Bowl hangover.
Yeah, right.
Am
What-
I right?
What an electric game.
That
Yeah.
dodgeball game. You're talking about the real game.
No, actually, didn't watch a lick of the Pro Bowl,
I did.
but I want to get this out there right now. You want to know what I did do on Sunday?
Nothing.
I bought some Michigan Panthers team gear. I'm officially a Michigan Panthers fan.
Myles has a football team now.
Who's the Michigan Panthers?
The USFL that starts in April.
Oh, yeah.
Day one fan. Mark it down right
Why?
now. What do you mean, why?
Why are you?
I bleed like maroon and navy blue.
Whatever colors they
I
are.
think it's maroon and navy blue. I bleed that.
So United States Football League is what's coming.
Yeah.
How are they even going to?
Jeff Fisher's my guy.
How are
Yeah,
they going to
head
compete with the XFL?
The XFL isn't around right now.
It's going to be though.
I know, but
Yeah.
how long was the XFL around last time?
I just don't feel like
Ryan,
anyone can
the real
compete with the XFL.
The real question is, when is the USFL going to take over the NFL?
Thank you.
Jared, can you look the jerseys up?
Thank you.
Yeah.
They're maroonish, navy-ish. All I know is I bleed Panther pride.
I
No.
need to know why.
What do you mean?
Is there a certain player?
Right there, bottom right corner there on the images. Right there.
Oh.
There's my squad.
Not a bad logo.
Michigan
No, great
Panthers?
logo.
There's not even Panthers in Michigan.
Well,
There might be.
are there
Maybe at the
Panthers in
zoo.
Carolina?
There's got to be. There's a big zoo
Also,
in
I love
Carolina.
how they just chose an NFL team name.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
What are the other
football team. That's the original Panthers.
Yeah. Ooh, boom, done.
But don't talk shit about my team.
No, I'm just out of curiosity. Why is this your team?
What do you mean? I've been this fan of this team since day one.
Before day one.
I grew up bleeding Panther pride.
Jared, will you look up the roster of USFL teams?
Is there any teams closer to us in North Dakota?
That's what we're about to find out.
Okay,
Do they even know? I'm not even sure
This
they
is
know.
the closest team to
closest
us.
team. That's why. That's what I was looking for.
And they don't even play in Michigan. They play in Birmingham, Alabama.
The Birmingham, Alabama, Michigan Panthers.
It's literally what it is. But
That doesn't make any sense.
I bleed Michigan, Birmingham.
Oh, all games are in Birmingham.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh,
yeah.
so they are from Michigan. Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
That doesn't make any sense.
How am I supposed to go to a home game?
Yeah.
Birmingham.
yeah, you go to Birmingham.
Or about away game?
Birmingham.
Birmingham.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
What about neutral site games?
I don't know. We
Birmingham.
should maybe
Should we go to a game?
I don't know, but all I know is I mean, everyone knows this about me is that I've been down with the Michigan Panthers since day one.
The
So-
Maulers. The Stars. That's like that old sports drink.
Didn't they already tried the USFL once too?
In the 80s, they did.
Oh, well, yeah.
So
That's
we-
why I'm so. I've been a fan since the '80s.
Same
Got the-
teams?
The Jersey
I think so,
Generals,
some of
the
I think
Tampa
the
Bay
Gamblers.
Bandits, the Nolans Breakers.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I wish that Michigan was the Michigan Gamblers. That would be much cooler.
It
name.
would be cool.
But
Sure.
Philadelphia Stars, that's just isn't there a clothing brand?
Tyler, I literally said that 5 seconds ago.
what do you mean?
I don't think so.
No, it's all sport. No,
You
it's
said-
starter.
You said a drink.
The starter.
But they're the
Starter.
They're the
The Stars.
Stars are an
They
NHL team.
They just took the ters out of that logo.
They took the logo from starter and named them the Stars.
But I just
Starter.
want guys. You're missing the point. I just wanted to make sure everyone knew I was a fan since day one. So that when we win the championship this year, everyone's like, "Oh, he's a bandwagon."
Right.
I just want to get that out there since we're talking.
Well, now
Since we're talking real football here, Pro Bowl, USFL,
Right.
real football.
Conspiracy theory time for you. Tom Brady on record, big fan of Jeff Fisher. Did he retire
Is
to
Tom
go to the
Brady-
Michigan Panthers?
I don't want to say yes or no that I've been recruiting him to the Panthers now that he's got some free time, but I also won't deny that either.
That's
Well,
true.
on the other side of the spectrum, you haven't officially retired from the game of football yet.
Oh,
Ryan.
a lot of rumors starting.
This is why you can't be in the Olympics, because you're getting ready for the USFL season.
we gotta have these conversations off of the mic. I was gonna do a dramatic unveiling that I was gonna be throwing my hat in the ring for the starting quarterback for the Michigan Panthers.
I unwrapped that so quick. That's just the type of person I am. I'm smart.
I can't do
Birmingham
anything
goes
dramatic around here.
You gotta let me know beforehand.
Yeah, I was planning on throwing my hat in the ring.
So
Me and Jeff were gonna have a conversation.
At what position?
QB.
Okay.
Hefty lefty.
it's you versus Tom.
R.I.P. to the hefty lefty. Someone's got to take his.
Yeah, Jared Lorenzen.
Someone's got to take his place.
J-Lo.
I could sling it around if I'm not as good as I once was, but I'm good once as I ever was.
Okay.
So
I could see it.
they only got like 4 games or something. I'm pretty sure. So I think I can make it.
You can throw for 12.
If I feel any pressure, I'll just go down to a knee. I'm
Yeah.
not going to take any
No, just
deep
dump,
shots.
just dump it off to the running
And
back.
I'll just, when they interview me after the game, they're like, why'd you did you kind of like, you think your team, like, you think my team wants to go without me for a single snap? I'm doing this for longevity. I'm not being soft.
It's a long season.
It's a long season.
I got 3 more games.
Well, I plan on playing for another 10 to 15 years. If I get knocked out game 1.
Right.
So,
What are the odds? Once you make the team, you can get us. Sweet
speaking
tickets
of that,
in Birmingham.
Speaking of odds, I will I could be persuaded to throw a few games. So,
I mean, I'm in a straight bet.
what is that? Paul Crew from Longest Yard.
fixing Longest Yard.
games.
I'm not above that.
Shaving points is what they call it.
Especially if I have to keep bankrolling you guys here at You Betcha, I'm going to need some extra cash on hand. So,
Yeah, it's an easy way to pay us.
and it turns out the USFL isn't paying millions of dollars. So
We'll
Not yet.
accept
I
payment.
might have to shave some points, I believe is what they call that, right?
Yeah.
In the biz.
I'll accept payment in NFTs.
I'll accept it in signed jerseys.
I think what I'll do though is I'll win the game, but I'll make it so that the other team because we'll obviously be the favorites. You know, they'll hit the spread, but we'll still win the game. Is
Yeah.
what I'm planning on
That's
doing.
fair.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I'll
So-
take an NFT or Bitcoin.
Or both.
Of what?
I don't know.
Miles needs to break the spread by 2 points. He's on like the opposing 30, just backpedals to the end
The
zone. Safety.
sad part is I would get tackled before I try to get a safety. I could not out sprint
sprinting.
everyone. Yeah,
He's like, slow down.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get you some points. Don't tackle me.
I could be your QB coach.
Well, talk to Jeff. It's not up to me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Jeff.
Any
Fisher?
notable names in the USFL besides yourself and Tom?
Jeff Fisher.
I mean,
Spot
there's
it.
I'll tell you
players.
Lou Holtz's son is also a coach for a different team. I saw
Lucas Holmes.
Lupus Holtz.
Okay. Luke Holty.
So yeah, I wanted to throw the little USFL tidbit in there. Want to go on record. I bleed. What are the colors? Maroon,
Tan
and
and
Marine and
it's
blue.
it's like a tannish maroonish, and then kind of like a baby blue.
Yeah, a little bit of.
I
baby
bleed
blue.
those colors.
A little bit baby blue.
I bleed.
yeah.
Yeah, it's like baby blue.
Okay. I mean, yeah. Shit.
So, yeah. I also may try and see if I can work my way into being one of the owners of the team, and then maybe relocate them to Fargo.
That would be cool.
nice.
Yeah,
Would you
less
change
travel,
the
sleep in
name
your own
from
bed.
Panthers to maybe?
I think we could be the
The Metalarks.
we could be the Fargo You Betcha Radioheads.
Ooh, I like
Be the Radioheads.
Yeah.
The Metalarks
Yeah.
State Bird.
And then you guys could be the commentators.
And they could play at the Troy Jackson Escalade Memorial Stadium.
Yes.
Dome. Yeah.
Dome. Yeah. Oh yeah. We're
The
gonna make a
yeah,
dome.
Fucking
Yeah.
dome. Yeah. What time of year is the USFL? Spring.
Actually, no.
April.
Let's do like the the butthole roof, that like opens and closes like at Mercedes-Benz.
Sure, yeah.
We'll do one of those.
The bumhole roof.
Yes.
See you at the hole. We're playing at the hole this weekend.
No, we'll make the top of the stadium look like an ice fishing hole that opens and closes.
Yeah.
Fuck. I have an auger to drill around.
So would that mean all teams
We
needed
could
to
be
play?
we could be the Fargo Ice Augers.
yeah, that's a good one.
I like that.
Just the augers.
The Fargo Crappie Slayers.
Yeah.
Or the Big Blues.
And their mascot's just a fish that flops
No,
around.
the mascot is Big Blue. It's a guy running around in a foam blue camper.
Yeah. Yes. No, Big Blue is that's the injury tent. That's where people go for injuries.
The review tent too.
Yeah.
You got to hold your breath in there.
Yep. So if you're injured going in there, you're gonna be more injured.
The concussion protocol. You if you didn't go into Big Blue with a concussion, you're coming out with one.
Yeah, that's how they know.
I'm dizzy.
Test you before, test you after.
Yeah,
We could get our money. We're just trying to get our money's worth there.
So does that mean every team has to play at the hole? Like, because they're all playing in Birmingham. If we get a stadium in Fargo, do they all come to Fargo and play?
They do, yeah.
I don't care about any of that. All I know is we're gonna be the coldest stadium in all the Midwest.
No heat.
The only stadium.
The butthole's always open.
It's gonna be a dome, and it's gonna have
Wow.
it's gonna have the ice hole, but it's just like it'll have the capabilities to close the roof, but we'll never close it.
Yeah. Tough to get into sometimes.
Yeah. We got to be. That would be the furthest north. Would be the furthest north stadium. Where's Seattle at?
Seattle's got a team too.
No, I'm saying like in the entire.
Oh, in the entire. Yeah.
In a professional sports, so we have the most
Well, you got
north
the CFL.
stadium. No, but in the United States.
Professional.
Seattle is
Buffalo further
farther
north than
north?
us?
No. No way.
Buffalo's down by like Tennessee, Tyler.
No.
Okay.
It's right next to Canada.
I love how this has gone from me saying I'm a fan of the team to slightly throwing my hat in the ring for being considered as the QB job to now owning the team and relocating it.
You're Jackie Moon. You're all of them.
Yeah. No, I want to get it out there. Big Panther guy.
Looks
So-
like it's about even.
Question
So
for
what
you.
about the Super Bowl then this week?
Yeah. I would like to see the Michigan Panthers in it once we talk merger.
Yes. Well, basically Goodell's hands will be tied at that point.
He'll have no choice.
We'll have stolen so much market share.
So much leverage.
He'll have no other way other than to just merge and make me co-chairman of the NFL.
As soon as Carrie Underwood starts singing about the Sunday night games on the USFL, it's game over.
We don't want. We won't go Carrie Underwood. We'll go
Fillmore.
Karaoke.
Fillmore.
Fillmore.
Fillmore can do Sunday night games.
and it's
Michael
just-
Ray will do Thursdays.
You guys are forgetting about karaoke.
She'll do. You're right.
That's right.
You're right.
Fuck.
National anthem.
It's just the theme song is just I've been feeling whatever all the words are that the actual Sunday night thing is, but it's just to the tune of "I ain't as think as you drunk I am."
Yeah, just one song.
Just one. Yeah. Every time we score a touchdown, that's what plays.
Yeah. By the end, it's downloaded by everyone in the stadium.
Yeah.
It automatically downloads on the phone.
Yeah. By this time, we've now done a deal with Apple, and my first album just downloads onto everyone's
It's like
phone.
the U2 album.
Like U2. All because I'm a big Panther fan. Big
ball
things
rolling.
ahead. Big things.
Stay tuned.
It's crazy what happens when you have a vision.
Yeah.
You know?
So Super Bowl. Is anyone going to any parties? I feel like I haven't been to a party in a while.
No,
It's
yeah.
usually like me and like my brother or something that gets together and watches it, but I haven't been to like a good Super Bowl party in a while.
I usually get together with the boys, the squad.
My question is, what do you determine as like a good Super Bowl party?
There's invites that get sent out. Not like in the mail, but like
That's it.
whether it's like a Facebook event that people get invited to or like a group message like,
Yeah.
hey guys, we're having a Super Bowl party. Like, come over. If you want to bring any cheese that will melt,
We'll put it on some chips.
Yeah, we'll bring chips, bring beer. It's one of those. I feel like that's a party.
Yeah.
I've pretty much done one every year since I was like 10. Like I would go to the ones with my dad and all his friends, and now I just have them with my friends.
You guys do Super Bowl squares?
No, haven't done squares recently, but we used to back in the day. Like,
I actually am a big Super Bowl squares guy.
Me too.
I do more around the office at previous jobs
Sure.
than I would at like the party I was at.
Yeah. It's always too like someone who doesn't understand Super Bowl squares, and then they're like excited, but you're like, you have to break the bad news to them that like they're not going to win.
And then they do win.
Yeah. Well, that ruined that, Ryan. I was going that they.
Oh, you had pause, so that's why I worked my way in. I'm finishing your sentences today.
I know you aren't, because earlier you brought up that we would change the name to Meadowlarks. Ryan, don't think I didn't hear you say that. I don't think that
Sometimes I don't think you
we're
guys
not
hear
on
it.
the wavelength, the same wavelength. The amount of stuff that we just choose to just keep moving on before.
I always get Jared with it though. That's the main. If I can,
The
if I can,
Meadowlarks.
a state bird. Fuck. I mean, what more do you want? Panthers, a state
No.
feline
Mammal.
of Carolina,
No.
and Michigan.
State feline.
How do you know, Tyler?
You just Google it. There's
What's
no
the
Panthers.
state feline of Michigan?
The Lynx.
Oh, that's
No, that'd be
Minnesota.
Minnesota, dude.
I don't think it's the state
So-
feline.
You're wrong.
State feline of Minnesota is the mountain cougar.
I don't know. I don't want to know.
Oh, we're diving into the mountain lion
Oh
cougar debate again. I don't think we want to go down that rabbit hole.
You guys were mad at each other for like a week after that.
Oh, we could be the Fargo Rabbits, and then the stadium can be the rabbit hole.
Oh, that's good.
Ooh, that's kind of a good one.
That's
Oh.
good.
Cute little bunny.
Get little bunny ears on top of the helmet.
Yeah.
And the Easter Bunny could be the mascot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you said they're playing in April. You could opening
yeah.
day,
Easter.
Easter Sunday. Yeah.
Eggs everywhere.
Yeah. Fucking
Doesn't make any sense.
jelly beans.
Oh, linemen are finding them in their helmets.
Yep.
But don't eat the hard-boiled eggs before the game, and then you end up have a replacement situation on our hands.
Yeah.
Remember the guy ate all the hard-boiled eggs before the game and just like vacuumed into his mouth?
Yep.
Then he puked on the field.
Yeah,
Can't
not
have
good.
that.
What was that on? Replacements?
Yeah.
Replacements. Yep.
That's right.
Keanu Reeves.
Great movie.
It was a great.
What is his
movie.
name? Falco.
Shane
Shane.
Falco.
Shane Falco.
But yeah, Super Bowl.
I might go to a party. Not sure yet. Get in late.
Did
Probably
you get
jet
invited to
lagged.
any?
One. Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah.
You guys are gonna be pretty jet lag on Sunday. Huh?
Yeah. I know.
I don't know how we're gonna perform at this Super Bowl party.
Get back.
What are you doing at the Super Bowl party that you need to perform for?
Nobody wants to watch the halftime show, so it's usually me. I'll whip out the karaoke machine.
Literally, he's gonna be like, "Hey, this halftime show kind of blows, right, guys?" Oh, okay, cool. What if we did some karaoke? And he's like pulls it out from behind his back.
I think the halftime show is gonna be dope this year.
Who is it?
Eminem, Snoop Dogg,
Dr. Dre.
There's a lot.
Dr. Dre.
Kendrick.
If I close my eyes, I'm back in like 2007.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Kind of nice.
8 Mile.
Yeah.
Yes.
Ryan's a big Eminem guy.
Big time. Yeah. I'm pumped.
Do lose yourself. Go.
No, Tyler,
No.
don't do that to me.
You've rapped
He's
before
not
on
a
the pod.
circus monkey, dude.
Yeah, I'm not a fucking circus
Can't just
monkey.
snap your fingers and he just does it.
Oh, it was a good test.
Hey, you're the guy, right? You're the lose yourself. Do it. Do the thing. No.
You should though. If like you feel up to it later.
Okay, that sounds good.
Do you think the Super Bowl's losing its losing steam, especially with the USFL breathing down its neck?
No.
I don't think so. I think the Pro Bowl has lost steam.
Pro Bowl's
Big
dead.
What are you talking about? Are you serious?
Yeah.
I mean,
Pro Bowl's good football.
I used to have like a 7-day hangover from Pro Bowl, but now I have like 4-day.
I mean,
it's like
this
3
is
days of
literally
steam.
It's All Stars versus All Stars.
this is yeah. It's literally the best people on the planet until the USFL starts playing in one arena all at the same time.
Hear me out. We don't do the Pro Bowl's dead. We kill it. You do the best of the NFL versus the best of the USFL.
And
Again-
then it'd be like if you like had a bowl game, but then it was just way bigger than that. Like it was like super. It was like a
Yeah.
Super Bowl. It's almost like that's been done before. Taking two leagues, merging them, and making a bowl that's much bigger than both championships. It's almost like we've seen that.
Do you think they would merge?
Oh yeah, we'll make them.
How many years?
3.5.
Okay, that ain't
Months.
Yeah.
bad. 3.5 months.
How bad?
3.5 games and they're in.
How bad did the
After
Michigan,
yeah, go ahead.
Michigan Panthers beat the living shit out of the Detroit Lions?
I mean, it's going to be a struggle for Detroit at that point. It's going to be weird. When I'm walking down the streets of Detroit and, Jared Goff's next to me and everyone's like, Myles, a photo over here. And then Jared's like holding the phone, taking the photo with the fans.
That sounds like me.
It's going to be awkward. Yeah.
Sounds like me. I actually can't wait to never watch a USFL game.
Hey,
I'm kidding.
Mute him. He's in timeout on this podcast. He's been.
you were right. He's squirrely.
I
today.
told you. I can just tell. And his the vein in the middle of his forehead is
Yeah.
like, how much pre-workout or something? How much Alpha Brain did you put down already today?
Low T. Or is it?
Okay.
He's got eugenics just pumping through his veins right now.
No, I had a lot of work to get done today. I'm on fire.
He had like 14 energy drinks.
Yeah, maybe I did. I did.
He did just get back from letting his dog out for 3 hours, and he probably had 4 to 6 espresso shots at his house.
You do like espresso.
2. Yeah, because I don't like sitting there sipping on coffee. I got shit to do.
He's
so I
all gas, no brakes.
Someone has to be. I'm trying to get all these other fucking people to follow, and they won't.
Ooh, wow.
We all have breaks.
All I have to
I
say
know.
is when the real leader speaks, the people will listen.
That's right.
Ryan.
No, it's good. I definitely need to change the approach. Less espresso.
Maybe more, actually. I don't
can't-
know.
We're not
I
sure.
can't do more.
I literally can't keep it in stock at my house.
I know the coffee beans. Like
I have a delivery every day for it.
It's
It
like
is good, though.
the milkman is back, except it's just coffee beans in a crate.
It's a
for
quick
Ryan.
hitter. It's a very quick hitter. Straight to
Talk
the dome.
me through your espresso routine, Ryan. Talk me through it.
So I wake up and I go straight to the espresso machine.
Actually,
Do you even
Yeah,
take
it's
a
like
piss first?
just to get
you
back.
don't even take a piss
No, I do
first?
take a piss first, yeah, and then I brush my teeth.
So you
I
brush
do
your
brush my
teeth
teeth before the
pre-espresso?
espresso. Yeah,
Whoa.
Yeah.
Bold.
That is bold.
it's not like OJ espresso or OJ toothpaste. Trust me,
No,
it's
no,
actually not even that bad.
But still,
I would do that. Yeah. I would
don't
do
coffee
espresso.
breath yourself if you're going to go to espresso right away.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's not enough espresso to make
Hey,
your breath
we're
stink.
listening to his routine,
Sorry,
okay?
sorry.
Yeah, you
sorry.
just keep putting
You
holes. in
wake
it.
up,
Wake up,
piss excellence,
take a yep.
brush teeth excellently as well.
Do you eat pieces
Beeline
of shit
to the
for
espresso
breakfast?
machine. Tyler,
I didn't hear what he said because I was so dialed in.
beeline to the espresso machine. Grind the beans up, pack that bitch down, slide it in, and then 2 shots immediately. Got it.
Literally, I know that his favorite part of this whole process is packing it down.
It is because I'm
He's
very particular with it. It can't be too
Are
tight.
you big? Are you big pounding or are you
No,
little
there's
strokes?
no pounding. There's
Little
a set. There's a
strokes?
set it on and then push.
It's more of a soak than it is a pound.
So it's just you want to just massage it in there,
Kind of, yeah.
not
yeah.
necessarily pounding it.
Correct. No pound.
So there's no long, short strokes.
No
It's
pound. Just push.
just one stroke and done.
No, there's probably 4 or 5, but it's like no pound. Down, push, and then back up, and then push, and then
So
back
you like
up.
going slow, is what you're saying?
Kind of, yeah.
Just a slow, nice, in and out.
Yep.
And then you got to let it cool down for about a minute and a half, and then just straight to the
What are you doing in that minute and a half? I imagine
feed my
you-
dog.
Brushing his teeth.
How many times though you couldn't wait that minute and a half that you burn your mouth?
Many times.
Yeah, I can
Yeah.
tell. All gas, no
Many times.
breaks.
But again, even if you just take a sip, your world is rocked. You guys don't know the espresso life until I'll bring you. I'll
I've
bring
had
you
espresso before.
not
Yeah.
straight.
yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
that's what an Americano is.
Well, Americano it's watered down though, so you get 2 shots of espresso in a full coffee that takes you like maybe a half hour to drink. This is like 2 seconds.
I mean, I've had like an espresso shot before.
Me too.
It does get
One.
It
You
does,
gotta
make, it does make my armpits sweaty. So you got to double up on deodorant or
big
what?
time. Yeah, but I don't put deodorant on until after.
He's just got a paint roller at his house and he just lifts his arm up and just deodorant. Or are you an Axe body spray guy? Double
Axe.
pits to chesty.
No, Old Spice
All right.
deodorant. No, a lot of deodorant. And you guys, I got to bring you a couple shots straight to the dome. It feels good. It actually just gets me back to normal because I'm so groggy in the morning. It just I'm normal again.
You got it. Can you set that thing on a timer? Get it ready the night before so you
Nope.
wake up to the espresso?
It's not that fancy. No, it's not that fancy.
But you also don't want to do that either. What if you like don't wake up exactly that time?
Oh, if there was
That would
an
force me
alarm
to
on
get
that
up.
espresso machine, I would be up in an instant.
He's like the Pavlov's bell or whatever. The dogs, you ring the bell and he come running.
Yeah, Mr. Deeds. What's his butler's name?
I don't know.
Oh,
Okay.
the guy that likes feet.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, you guys are missing out because it takes care of all the caffeine intake you need for like the next 2 or 3 hours.
What if I like Jared knows I'm a liquid guy right now. I got 3 things in front
Big
of me.
liquid
Yeah.
guy.
Then it's down the hatchet, and then it's like what? Then what?
Then you drink water.
I was gonna say, and then you have a coffee.
Then I
Alright.
come here, I drink a 300 milligram energy drink.
No, not that much. Alpha Brain though.
Mm.
The 2 combined is unbelievable.
So have
So
you
what
ever?
would happen to you if you went 30 days without caffeinated products?
I've done that. I actually feel way better than when I do have them, but it's an addiction. So
It's like supersize me.
yeah, I've done that before. The first couple days suck.
What's
but
the most caffeine you've ever ingested in a day that you would just guess?
in a day? This is probably like 3. Let's see, I've been here for probably 3 years ago. I'd have like a coffee, followed with a 5-hour energy, and then like a bang energy in the afternoon.
Oh,
So that would be
Probably 650.
My God.
That was back when like I was sitting at a desk like
Yeah, but
falling asleep and shit.
I mean, espresso shots, those got to have quite a bit of caffeine.
What are they?
They only have about 80 to 100.
Oh, I was gonna say, aren't they like 120 to 150?
Mm-mm. No, I've done the research, Tyler.
I'm sure. I believe you.
I now don't want to over caffeinate myself. 64. So that's actually not bad. So 120 milligrams down the hatchet
Straight
right
to the
away
dick
in the morning. Just gets me. It gets
I
me.
love how the first Google thing is 4 shots of espresso a lot. It's like me being like, oopsies, I threw 5 touchdowns in a USFL game. Is that a lot?
Yeah.
high score is that bad?
Yeah. Whoopsies.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys are missing out. Big time.
I think
Sounds
maybe
like it.
next week Ryan brings the espresso machine
Yeah,
in.
maybe instead of maybe have a beer and an espresso shot,
And water.
or
On Sunday. We should do that on Sunday.
a drop shot of espresso in the beer.
That might be good. That might be good. I do
Let's see.
I do want to get an espresso machine for my office someday.
All right. If you're really, really good this year, maybe Santa will bring one for you.
There's gonna be people lined up.
We already
There'll be people lined up at my office just to get espresso shots.
Are you gonna start charging?
Maybe like a buck a shot.
Is that the one where like there's like the hissing discharge of the air that happens on it?
That's how you froth milk with the steamer.
Are you
So
a-
you can
are
make
you a-
lattes on
Are
that
you
too.
a milk frother or not?
I used to be, but I'm just it takes too long to
Yeah,
drink.
it is. It's like it's so much extra shit
Yeah,
Ryan doesn't need.
I got shit to do.
Just cut it out.
Yeah, I got shit to do. So 2 straight to the dome.
Yeah. And then after you have 3 or 4 espresso shots, then what?
Then I get some exercise in.
5-hour energy.
No,
Alpha Brain.
no, that-
energy drink.
Alpha
Maybe
Brain.
maybe a cup of coffee to cool them down in the afternoon.
Yep.
No, I don't really do
Oh,
coffee
DC?
anymore. No,
How many times do you mix in a DC after the espresso?
after the espresso,
Yeah, a fresh DC
like
to start
5
your day.
hours
In
after the
in
espresso.
morning?
Yeah.
Not in the morning, Tyler. It's probably like in
He's not a
It's not
school
getting ridiculous.
teacher.
in the afternoon.
He's going to high school games a
Tyler,
lot.
you can't even talk about caffeine intake. Sometimes you'll have 2 300 milligram energy drinks a day,
Correct.
and those make you jittery. Espresso doesn't. It just makes you sweat.
They don't make me jittery anymore. I'm too addicted to it.
That's
I'm
bad.
too numb to it.
That's bad.
I'm not knocking your caffeine intake.
I've noticed.
one bit.
I have noticed though, if I'm practicing my putting in the garage in the morning, that my hands do shake a little bit.
What is even his daily schedule? I cannot.
You guys will never know.
I now understand why the merch shit moves so slow, because he's busy doing all this other stuff every day. He's working out, he's putting, letting his
I just
dog
put-
out. He's doing artisan espresso shots in his kitchen.
No,
He's doing wine night and charcuterie boards. Like,
Watching UFC.
my day just starts way earlier than your guys's.
Do you do latte art?
I've
a
tried.
little like
Actually,
hard.
is it hard?
It's very hard. Yeah, you got.
I didn't know we had Ryan the barista guy here on the podcast.
Yeah,
I would love for you to
latte
make
art.
us some
Latte art is
lattes.
hard. Tried the heart before, and like the evergreen tree.
Can you
It's
do
tough.
a YB?
Oh.
Turns out that me and Ryan are both latte guys. I'm a
Yeah.
bush latte. He's an actual latte guy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it is good. I mean, if you guys want in though, just let me know.
Maybe
I got a guy.
Okay.
I am the guy.
You're looking at him.
Yeah.
Are you thinking about maybe if this ship comes crumbling down, opening up your own little like coffee stand,
Coffee cabin.
or maybe do a deal with Holiday if this all comes down, and you just have your own espresso bar at every holiday.
That would be sick.
Ooh, or we call it Ryan's Corner. You go to Holiday, find Ryan's Corner. He'll hook you up.
Yeah, the coffee cabin. I've
Uh-huh.
already thought about it. Can I go on? Keep going.
Yeah.
So this espresso machine. So you know how people buy pallets?
He's been waiting so long on this podcast to be able to talk espresso.
So this is not a cheap espresso machine, but I'll tell you what happened. People buy pallets from Amazon from stuff that gets returned or stuff that's like lightly damaged. They buy the full pallet. They don't even know what's on it. They buy it for cheap. This happened to be on one of those pallets. Perfectly good
You bought
condition.
one?
No, I didn't buy a pallet. I bought this product that was off of a pallet from somebody on Facebook Marketplace, half off. So it was well worth it.
What do they call people that are super into espresso? Is there like a
Snobs.
No.
espresso hose?
Chumps.
That's actually not a bad one. They probably
He's just your average espresso Joe over here.
Hey, there you go.
I believe they call them high performers.
You know that just rolls off the tongue.
Express Joe.
Yeah.
He's an
Alphas.
average espresso Joe over here.
That's why, like, if
That's a great coffee
espresso,
brand name.
espresso or espresso.
Average espresso.
Why not both?
That's actually not bad.
That's great. $1 million idea. I didn't know we were doing that segment today. Mark it down.
I'll write it down.
Average espresso.
No, write it down, Jared. Don't tell me you're going to write it down and then not.
I'm writing
Write it
right
down.
now.
Can I finish your sentence? Because Joe is coffee. Cup of Joe.
That's, yes.
Oh,
Also, Average Joe.
Correct.
Yeah.
Dodgeball.
Great gym.
Not as good as mine.
There's no putting mats in that gym.
But anyways, Super Bowl. We're excited.
Yeah.
Yeah. Joe Shiesty.
Maybe take a shot of espresso before the Super Bowl. Get pumped up for the big game.
Drinking game, but just espresso
Yeah,
shots.
every time they score a
Yeah.
touchdown.
Every time they bring up Joe Burrow, you take an espresso shot.
Ooh.
Espresso Burrow.
Yeah.
Express Joe Burrow.
That's pretty good one by me.
Yeah, and then in Cincinnati, that's what your shots can be called. They're those.
Yeah, Espresso Burrow.
Shot.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Fucking $1 million idea, Jared.
Another one.
Jared.
Oh, did you write it down,
I wrote
Jared?
it down.
How many are we at? 10, 15?
Yeah, around there.
Good.
So we've made $10-15 million this year?
Yeah.
Just off of our ideas?
Mentally, we have.
Yeah. I mean, that sounds pretty good to me.
Yeah.
Call it a year.
I'll call my bank and tell them mentally we've already made 10-15 million bucks, so don't worry about anything.
So like if they could just deposit that for us, that'd be great.
Honestly, it feels good to mentally do stuff. Like mentally, we've already won the USFL championship.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Mentally, we have a brand deal with Joe Burrow as our Espresso Joe.
Yep.
Mhm.
I mean, this mentally feels very good.
We have a good foundation for our business.
Yeah. I mean, they say that mind over matter, right?
Oh,
I believe they call those serial entrepreneurs.
Yeah.
Well, we're not.
Mm.
It's coffee, not cereal.
Yeah,
but
it's not. We're not we're not in the milk industry. We're in the
Not yet.
coffee.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. Yeah.
No cereal.
Eventually, there's definitely opportunities to combine the two.
Well,
Like a
that'll
merger.
be,
Yeah.
We'll see. I don't want to ruin what we have going with our current really good ideas to just throw in a curveball like that. But all right, well, let's take a break and keep it rolling. Since that stayed, we talked the Super Bowl for a total of 5 minutes. Let's get an espresso on the break here.
Yeah, I like that.
Big game this weekend, Miles.
Huge.
Big game. The
You-
biggest game.
Miles
Huge.
clearly couldn't be more excited for the big game.
Mm,
I am very excited.
really?
And the deal DraftKings has for you will get you even more excited. 56 to
Well,
1
what is-
odds.
Yeah, I was to say, what is this deal?
So all new customers on DraftKings, right? You sign up.
Yep.
And they give you 56 to 1 odds on either team to win the game.
I mean, I'm not a mathematician, but I think you get 56 to 1 odds on anything, you take it, right?
Right. Especially if you put like maybe $5 on someone and then
That's
just
it?
win $280 in free bets.
It's like you're just passing out money.
Yeah.
That is a deal exclusive to the DraftKings Sportsbook. But if you don't have the Sportsbook, you can still do the fantasy app this weekend, which I have already set my lineup
I
for.
haven't
Too
set my-
soon, Tyler. Too
I have-
soon.
Well, no one's going to get injured from now to then.
I haven't
that's
set my
impossible.
lineup yet, but I will be heavily setting lineups this weekend.
How many lineups are you thinking? Maybe 56 to 1 lineups?
Yeah.
Somewhere in
Whatever.
there?
If every one that you do, I will do 56 additional lineups.
I'm
Tyler.
going to do 5 lineups. Quick math, Myles. How many lineups?
Smiles. that will be my new nickname after I win all these 56 to 1 odd contests.
Smiles McGee.
Yep.
That's Miles's gambling alter ego, Smiles.
Yes.
So if you don't have Sportsbook,
I'm
head
all
to the
smiles.
fantasy app. So download DraftKings Sportsbook now. Use promo code YouBetcha, YOUBETCHA. Get 56 to 1 odds on this weekend's big game. Bet just $5 and win $280 in free bets if your team wins. That's promo code YouBetcha at DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NFL.
Must be 20 years old or New Jersey, Indiana, or Pennsylvania. Only new customers only minimum $5 deposit. And while otherwise required, 1 per customer. Restrictions apply. See DraftKings.com/sportsbook for details. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
You almost got it.
Another stumble.
He's always so close.
He's so close.
My word.
I believe.
You mean to do this in the morning right after his espresso
I
shot?
know.
I believe his buddy, average espresso Joe Burrow, would say close, but no cigar. Hey yo!
What a zinger by you.
Also, big game. Where do you get all of the queso and chips and drinks for the big game?
Only
There's
one
only
place,
one
Miles.
spot.
Holiday gas stations, dude, because we're not going to a grocery store or any of that crap.
Too far to
before-
walk.
It's too far to walk into the store,
Yeah.
1. 2, with lines all over the place.
No big blue light.
No neon blue light that you could beacon towards. And honestly, we're not going to prep that far in advance. We're going to be on the way to the party, not going to have enough time to go to any other store. Holiday will be staring you in the face. It's the best marriage between the big game, snacks, and you. And
And the cheese is already melted.
yeah, just got to heat it up, really.
You gotta heat it
Pre-melted
up.
cheese.
Yeah. So go to Holiday gas stations, get the snacks you need for the big game. On Patreon, what is it this week? We're
Yep.
talking about the different types of chips.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Is that this week or
we
last?
dug deep.
topic.
It's coming this Friday.
All sorts of chips
Oh,
going on. Holiday's got them all. So
Holiday also right now, 5 pizzas, $25.
what?
Feed a whole party for $25 with that.
And guess what's on pizzas?
Cheese.
Pepperoni.
Cheese.
Jesus.
You can't have a Super Bowl party without cheese. Holiday's got all the cheeses. Everyone knows that about Holiday.
Yeah.
So head to your local Holiday station, gear up for the big game.
Boom.
All right. Speaking of gearing up, I'm gearing up for this next segment, Jared.
Yeah.
This is a brainchild of you and Tyler.
Mhm.
And what is this segment?
Businesses we wish still existed.
Okay.
Mm.
Do you guys have a business?
Obvious one off the top. Blockbuster. Movie rentals in general.
Okay.
What?
All right. I'll agree with you because it was such a good feeling growing up. I think it's nostalgia.
It has nothing to do with convenience, just the feeling.
but it was like an event. Like mom said, we can go rent a new video game or rent a movie. We get in the car, go to the store. For whatever reason, I was never renting anything in the summer. I always remember renting stuff in the winter, like having to put my coat on and snow boots and shit to go to the store.
Then you just clog around looking at movies the whole time.
Yeah, your brother's got the boots that were yours that are too big for him. So the heel is all loose. So he's doing the dragging his feet on the floor. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
And you go there, you're going to get a snack because if mom agrees to take you to the video store, it means she's already committed to getting you a snack. That's what that means. So I agree. It was something. Now it's anxiety with choosing a movie. Back then it was excitement choosing a movie.
It was easy. It was a lot easier.
Now I have every movie I could possibly choose to watch and I'm unhappy.
Right. I'm disappointed I'm going to work my kid into this, that I'll never get to take my kid to a movie rental store. We're just going to have to scroll through whatever streaming platform
Maybe
we're on.
in the metaverse you'll be able to.
Ooh.
Yeah, you take them to a virtual movie place, and then it just boots you to whatever streaming service it's on.
buy a block.
No, you actually have to walk to the store. You grab it, then you go back to the house, then it takes you to the streaming.
Can you drive to the store in the metaverse?
Oh,
Probably.
That's impossible.
Yeah.
There's no way.
There's got to be. Where is a
doubter?
That's where he draws the line in the metaverse. We can fly, we can teleport, all those. No fucking driving. Absolutely not. That's too much.
That's asinine.
That is asinine.
Yeah.
That is, yes, asinine. I agree. Not because it's a great business plan or not because it's convenient, but because it was like, that was something to do. Mm-hmm. Now it's like, I don't even get off my couch on a day where I would go to a movie like store and pick something out.
It takes movie night just as long to pick a movie while scrolling through all the streaming platforms as it did going to the rental place, finding one, renting it, and driving home to watch it.
Also, it takes out all the fun of having to return it too. You know how fun it was to shoot those things back in the little return box when you drive up to them?
Did you guys ever try to scam the return? Like if you had a video game you really liked, you just like would not remind your mom that we needed to return it?
Yeah, absolutely. It was, you rent that? You're not speaking of that rental until your mom brings it up. Wait, time out. Did we forget to bring that back? Oh, wait. What are you talking about? Yeah. And they're like, your dad loses his mind over like an extra 60 cents a day.
I was wondering what the late fee was. Does anyone
Not
remember?
much.
Yeah, it was some tiny, and like dad was just livid over
Up
it.
in arms.
Well, I knew that if you didn't return it for like over a month, they just made you buy it.
Oh.
So if you could keep it for a month, that was your movie now.
I like that.
That's kind of nice. There is still a movie store in my hometown. The only thing keeping it going is there's a deli.
The porno section?
That too.
Did you ever try to sneak a peek? There's like they have the doors.
They call that the back room. Yeah. The old back room.
Mom, I had these boots are too big. I tripped and fell in here.
I thought it was a bathroom.
And then I couldn't find the door to get out. So I just had to browse.
Yeah, the door was like the saloon western swinging doors. Every single time. Because they wanted the little kids to sneak a peek over the top. So it wasn't a full door.
Because when dad goes to get the kid, he's like, oh.
Yeah.
No, I got better make sure that's, I got to see if it's safe for you to go in here. Mm-hmm. Comes back out with like a full stack. Oh, can't go in there.
they're all out of movies back there.
It's like, why are you sweating?
Have you ever, they had all the movies displayed. Also very inefficient wall space wise. Mm-hmm. That they had them like all facing out next to each other instead of just having them like all in one spot.
Yeah.
Like they got to fit way more movies in the movie theater, but instead like it'd be like, Angels in the Outfield just got released, and it'd be like literally 20 feet of wall of just one movie, every like 2 feet of Angels in the Outfield. And I'm thinking now, I'm like, why didn't they just like put all those Angels in the Outfield in like one tiny section? And you just grab one.
Yeah.
Well, those are the heavy hitters, the new releases. They had all the old ones stacked side by side.
That is,
they did. Yes,
that is
they
true.
did. I used to.
It's like Dwight Schrute. You got to put your best beats out front.
Mm-hmm.
But you don't worry about it, Ryan.
Yeah. I was a big waitlist guy. If there was a movie that was coming out, I'd get on a waitlist just to be the first to get that movie.
I watched Mortal Kombat one time as a kid. And then every time I went back to the video rental place for like the next 2 months, I asked if they had Mortal Kombat 2 yet. And it had been out for like 8 years. And he's like, sorry, buddy, we're still trying to get it.
Really? He was just lying to you.
Yeah, he just played along with me so I wasn't get disappointed.
Yeah. Todd, bring your kid to my hometown. Bring him to the movie store.
I might. I don't have a DVD player
We got one in the ice house.
Perfect.
Yeah.
And take him fishing.
Cassie.
Take them fishing. You can teach them a lot of stuff that day.
Yep.
You can teach them all about what kind of DVDs are out there. Get them a sandwich at the deli.
Sandwich.
Head out to the ice house.
Oh, we did. Oh, never mind. That was a Patreon thing. We did finish Pam and Tommy this weekend.
Yeah.
It is.
Save that for Patreon. Yep. Yeah. We did talk safes about that.
Yes.
Safes aren't safe.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's a good one. I actually wish like tonight I could go to a movie store and either like rent a video game or rent a movie and watch it.
You can go back to my hometown. You can go back to my hometown if you
drive an hour.
Get a movie back in my hometown.
Where?
Back in my hometown.
Honestly, though, Ryan, is he the new like tour Like,
He's the
are
spokesperson.
you
Do I
the
sneakily-
spokesperson for your like tourism of your town?
Do I actually
Retirement plan.
do I own equity in this movie store? That's
For
so-
the entire town.
Yeah.
I imagine it's gonna take all of like $1,500 to buy this movie store. The way it sounds,
Probably. Yeah. All the inventory
that.
inside.
Yeah, sounds
give you
legit
it.
to me.
Did you guys? So our rule was each kid got to pick one movie, and even if my movie sucked ass, I would defend that thing to the end. Like, no, it was pretty good. It was pretty. I didn't want to be the
You didn't wanna
sibling
be
that
the trash
picked the shitty movie.
Yeah, it was always too like your mom. Be like, all right, you can pick out a couple things, right? You only wanted one thing, but then you like still had to like pick something else out because you're like not gonna be like, no, mom, I only want one. I don't want to get a couple.
Mm-hmm.
You always had to overdo it.
Never get more than one video game though.
Yeah. I'd always get a game and a movie.
Yep.
Really?
Yep.
Yeah.
Game and a movie.
'Cause if you get 2 video games and you really like them both, can't decide which one you want to play.
Oh,
Can't
yeah.
decide which one you want to keep.
One thing
Steal.
that they didn't do at the movie store that they should have is they should have had popcorn that you could eat while you're walking around.
Yes. That would have been a great
That'd
idea.
been messy though too.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, lots of buttery fingers grabbing movies and putting them back.
Yeah. I believe they sold popcorn at the movie
Yeah.
store in my hometown. They did. They also rented out VHS players. I believe we rented a VHS player.
You could rent consoles as well.
Yeah.
like game consoles.
It just wasn't the same though.
That doesn't
You gotta have
feel
your
right.
own.
I remember there was an ad for Take Two Video is what it was called in Fargo. And it was like this kid, like the owner's kid, right, was featured in it and like thought that was going to sell more movies. And I remember the kid would always like, they'd be like doing the video games thing. And to show that this kid's just been hammering this game all day, they would put Band-Aids on his fingers and do a close up on the controller
Oh my God.
to like show that his like fingers were sore from playing this game because he loved it so much and he got it at Take Two Video.
That's good marketing.
Yeah,
I
it
feel
is.
like parents would not want that.
Oh, that kid was grinding, by the way.
Yeah. He's the next
And then I
Macaulay Culkin.
remember like right before like they closed down, you know, it was like he was in another ad and he was fully grown and you're like, that kid looks like he's probably just like smoking pot with his buddies out back.
Yeah, he
now.
was
Fingers all fucked up.
Watching a shit ton of movies.
Yeah, he was a childhood star. You know what happens?
Yeah, he's just into drugs.
Macaulay
now.
Culkin.
I just remember being like, oof, that they should not have brought him back. It's weird now.
Maybe video games are bad.
Yeah.
Did you guys ever get a movie that was too scratched or just didn't work?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
There couldn't have been any worse of a feeling.
I don't know.
I
can't
remember
recall.
one time, because you know the 360
Mm-hmm.
would stand up right, and my brother or I bumped it and it fell over and it scratched this disc all to hell.
Oh God.
And I remember, you're like, fuck. One, it felt like the Sandlot. We can't play no more. We don't got a ball. So we can't play the game anymore. Plus, you had to go like tell your parents that like they're gonna have to pay to resurface this disc. And again, it was probably like $5, but in our mind, it was like this. They're mad over 60 cents. They're
Imagine
mad over,
$5.
yeah. Oh my god. Yeah. Oh yeah. That was the worst.
One trick I did, I put toothpaste on the scratches.
I've heard that.
Sometimes
I
works.
don't
Did it
think
actually
that's
work?
real.
Sometimes it did work.
There was one thing too of like, what was it? Or you put it in the freezer and it would work again.
I didn't do that one.
I didn't have any discs in the freezer.
No, it was like
I didn't have
some
freezer.
sort of technology. Maybe it's like your old iPhone, like the early iterations or something, or iPod or something. You'd like, if you got water damage to it, like you could put it in the freezer and it would like come back to life.
I feel
Kind of
like
like
that would make it worse.
Kinda
It
like-
freezes the water and expands.
cryotherapy for electronics.
Yeah, exactly.
They're
what it
just
is.
sore.
Yeah, they're just sore. They just just gotta get some cryo
Just
done.
grinding.
Yeah, and then you put some like of the cupping things. on
Yeah. Yeah. You suck all the water out.
there. Mhm. Yeah, just put in rice.
Yeah, I agree.
Jared? You said you had a business.
Quiznos. I miss Quiznos a lot.
Is
There
it
is
not
still-
a business anymore?
There is still one
There's
left.
one in Jamestown,
Boom.
but that's it.
That's my other hometown.
Ryan's other hometown.
The only Quiznos left in North Dakota.
Those did slap.
They were good.
They did.
Toasted.
Yeah.
Watching
Yeah.
the sandwich come out of the tunnel at the end.
We could make those on the dryer for the t-shirt operation.
Yeah.
We
So
could
we have
toast.
Quiznos Day.
We could build
Make
your
a
own
trip.
sub,
No, like Quiznos Day, like we bring a bunch of bread and meats and stuff, and we make Quiznos subs in our dryer.
Yeah.
The dryer is it? Do we want to risk the dryer?
Yes.
Nothing wrong is going to happen.
I'm not attached to that dryer at all.
Okay.
Nothing's
All right.
wrong. It won't do anything to it.
What about maybe some?
I mean, the worst thing that happens is some people get T-shirts with like some
Little
breadcrumbs
Or
in them.
salami.
Yeah, like a piece
Piece
of
of lettuce.
pepper jack cheese or something. You know.
What about paninis on the heat press?
You just put a piece of parchment paper underneath.
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
Honestly, do we have a full restaurant out in the?
We do.
You use the screen printing like squeegee to like put on mayo on the bread.
Correct.
That's a good idea.
I'll write that
Correct.
down.
That's $1 million idea.
Mayo
that
mustard.
Yep. What else could we do out there?
If you were like really in a pinch and you don't want to wait like 30 seconds for it to go through the conveyor, you could throw it on the flash dryer.
Yeah.
Just a quick toast.
You could package pizzas in the automatic packer.
Yes.
That is true. We don't have a vacuum sealer, but we'll work on that later.
Yeah.
It's a take and bake. You're gonna eat that night.
Okay. That's
Okay.
fair.
Well, there we go. Quiznos. Yeah.
Slaps.
I liked it a lot.
Not as excited. I mean, I did too. Not as excited about that as I am movie stores.
That's fair.
Well, there will be movie stores that open up, right? Like in 10 years, it'll be like
right.
It'd be like record stores having
exactly the same thing.
Yeah,
We're going to
revival.
have it. Well, it'll be back, guys.
In VHS form,
You
probably.
think so?
VHS or DVDs.
You think
Even
so?
even the nostalgia of having the DVD menu pop up when you plug that thing into the thing and it's like playing the song and like that just replays the same like 10-second clip behind it and you can choose the chapters and stuff. That right there is nostalgia enough for it to come back.
I have recurring nightmares of, when you'd fall asleep as a kid watching a movie and then it would just play the menu
Yeah.
over and you'd like
Over.
hear it in your dreams and then you'd wake up to it at 3 a.m. all cotton mouth from drinking too many Mountain
Oh,
Dews.
geez.
Where are you cottonmouth from, Tyler?
Smoking a shit ton of
Wow.
cigarettes as a
Cigarette.
kid.
Yeah, that's wow.
12 years old was wild.
Fucking movie
11 was a good year. Mom, take me to get some movies in a pack.
Well, no, you were stealing cigarettes at that age.
Yeah, from the movie store.
They sold cigarettes, huh?
They do in my hometown.
God.
They don't. That was a lie.
Anyone
Hand
else?
up, I lied.
I did.
Any other businesses from your hometown that are gone everywhere else?
Yeah, this is just what businesses are still in existence in your hometown that aren't anywhere else
You got
in the world.
blacksmith.
No, I
there,
was
or-
gonna ask, and I don't.
Blacksmith,
I think they may still be around. They may not. I haven't seen them in a
Model
while.
T factory, maybe.
No. Sobe drinks from gas stations.
The fucking gecko on the logo.
Gecko, yes, those.
I remember it was always the kids who were constantly wearing hemp necklaces that just pounded Sobe drinks growing up. You know what I'm talking
The
about?
pink one, the
Yeah.
pink creamy one was the
Pink,
best.
and yeah. It had the black screw off top with the glass
Yeah.
bottle.
Yeah, I think it was the glass bottle allure that
Yeah.
got me.
Like, I wouldn't be surprised if they drilled a hole in the side of that glass bottle and hung that on a hemp necklace.
Yeah, fucking Sobe slapped.
They loved art day at school.
They were expensive though. If you got to pay half, this is a glass
It
bottle.
was like, shit, it's art day today at school. I got to load up on Sobeys.
Theater practice after school.
And Sobe was so confused on who their target market was because they like kind of hit the like motocross
Yep.
market. They
Yep.
also had like the kids smoking pot behind the school market, the art kit. Like it was just like a very confusing.
It was like
So
Monster before Monster.
yeah.
They hit all the markets. So
Yeah.
maybe it wasn't confusing. Maybe they were just good.
Are they? They got to still be around, right?
I don't know. I haven't seen them forever.
Sobeys.
If anyone's got them, it's got to be Holiday.
And they used to have the best commercials too.
Still a thing.
Click on their website.
Oh, it
Jared.
stands for South Beach Beverage Company. Didn't know that.
Oh, that's cool. Well, they look still alive.
Yeah, not as cool though. Looks like they
No.
got plastic bottles now.
They
or
got
just
merch
glass?
now. I'd wear a Sobe shirt.
So be it.
Yeah, Sobe, whatever.
So be it. Yeah, that pink one far right, Jared. That's the best one.
Morning
out there.
Patrol.
Yep.
God, Just nothing like sipping on a lukewarm soda. Because they put it in their locker and like halfway through the day, it just would be warm.
Just sitting in a Grand Ale.
Yeah.
It's in your cup holder for 2 days.
Oh,
That's probably still good.
Ah, shit. You can I have a sip of that Sobe? I don't know if I've had that flavor.
God. Yeah. Did you guys drink them when you were younger?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Were you guys smoking pot or in the X Games?
I was BMXing.
I was a wannabe like X Games guy. Like I'd watch it on TV, but I couldn't do an extreme sport at all.
I could have, but I could have gone pro, but
just
I didn't have time.
Yeah. Okay.
Thanks, Tyler. You finished my sentence, so
Yeah. I could have went pro on BMX. Didn't have time.
There wasn't enough Sobe in my town. Otherwise, I would have.
Sounds like Ryan's hometown is just a Sobe town.
yeah. Oh, we had them all over the place.
Are they at the deli / movie rental place?
No.
Cigarette place.
No.
I remember the caps were big enough too, where you could like put the cap in your like between your middle finger, thumb, and you'd flick it with your index finger, and it would like frisbee across the room.
Get in trouble in school.
Still do that with Gatorade caps sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah, not as good as Sobe
No.
caps though.
No,
From the bottle to the cap to what's inside was just unmatched.
they had something written on. Type in Sobe cap. They had like sayings, or it's not Snapple. I know what you're thinking. Not
Yeah.
Snapple.
It's like a Dove chocolate bar.
Sobe cap.
What is that?
It's not showing up.
Also,
There's right there. You see it
Where?
next to.
I love
tube socks down
Nice.
there, right next to it.
The
Yeah.
3.
That's what I remember.
Yep.
Zoom in on that
Yep.
if you can. Oh God. Oh my. Zoom in.
I believe you have my
Stapler.
Office Space joke
Leave no lizard.
behind.
Is that what it says?
Yeah, it's just
the eye
it's
is
just
crossed
missing.
out.
Something about a fighter.
Super Sobe Fighter Championship Edition.
Yeah.
Whatever.
They always had sayings on the inside, I remember.
Did you guys ever play those games underneath Mountain Dew caps where you could get like
Oh yeah.
You won.
like NFL caps? If you like matched 2 of the same NFL teams, you could send it in and get like a free
Like a hat.
dad hat of that.
I just
team.
remember being like every other Mountain Dew you'd buy would be a buy one, get one free cap.
that was the best.
Mm-hmm.
I remember like,
And that was back before you had to go in and register for something to get the reward. You just showed them the cap. They're like, here's your Mountain Dew.
yeah, exactly. I remember like you could just like buy those cap, like people were selling them online, you know?
Yeah.
Like, you could just
Yeah.
buy like a lot of them and just go in and get free Mountain Dews.
Oh, black market.
But I remember when my brother, like he like just was able to drive when that was like big. So him and his buddies would go get Mountain Dew or whatever. And I remember like him open up his glove compartment and just having like
Caps.
you know, like 12.
You want a free pop?
Yeah, free. That's sick.
I'll buy the one this time. God,
Probably get another free one.
Do they still do that?
No, it's like a rewards thing now. I think.
Now it's just like it's buy 8, you get 8 free.
And you gotta
Yeah.
type it in on the website.
Yeah, you get a 12 pack for 69 cents or something.
No, I don't either.
I don't know either.
Any other businesses that we wish was
I roll 1. I mean, I'm in between on it just because it was made for.
I don't know. What do you say? Like that?
I don't know. That's all.
Well, you'll know.
You know, it's like he's like,
That did come off a little weird.
no, when,
that's
he,
why-
'cause I feel
when he
weird
does
about
the
it.
high pitched voice, he's trying to take something that he knows we could probably give him shit for, but make us feel like he's innocent, so we shouldn't. It's like he's playing dead, basically.
Sure.
You don't
Yeah.
want to make fun of someone that's, you know, already like knows that it should be made fun of.
They used to have baller birthday parties, which is why I wrote it down.
Baller birthday parties.
Really fun birthday parties.
Oh, okay.
Roller rinks.
They still got one.
There still exists.
Not in my hometown, but here in this town.
I thought it was close.
Skateland.
Yeah, that's the one where I used to go to the birthday parties.
Oh, it's still open. I went there.
I mean, I
like
see a
year ago.
TikTok like every other day of some old guy at the roller rink
Yeah,
just slaying.
All
Tyler,
right.
they still have them, and those roller skates will cut your ankles up. You gotta wear like.
Sounds like you have a story.
No, I've been. I went like a year ago.
Oh, really?
Yeah, with my little friend, little buddy.
You need.
The budding basketball star?
Yeah, it was fun. I mean, it's like riding a bike. It just kicks right back in.
Oh my god.
Are you a blades guy or a skate guy?
I think they only had.
It's called inline aggressive skating.
I was aggressive that
Yeah,
night.
but I don't know much about it.
Yeah.
I was aggressive.
It's lame, but it's inline.
So you're a
aggressive
Blaze.
You're
skating.
Blaze. Life.
Big time.
Yeah,
Yep.
Boring.
I'm with you.
I used to be like, the elementary school, you'd have like a field trip there or whatever.
Yeah.
I remember just like thinking you're so cool, like to go from the hardwood that was the rink to then like you jump up on the carpet and go for a little bit and then jump back on, like weave in between the like benches or whatever, like just trying to impress all the chicks at Skateland.
You like
sick.
You like grind off the bench.
Yeah.
Yeah, the move is to get a lot of momentum, jump up onto the carpet with enough momentum to just get you right to your chair, right to your booth.
That's a good one.
So they used to do a thing too at Skateland where
So you've been.
when I was like in the 5th grade.
Okay, I went when I was 27.
They would have like this fake like jail in the middle of the roller thing, and then they would like do like games where you roll big dice and you'd have to go in the jail, whatever. And it was always like there's always the one kid who probably was drinking Sobe at the time
Probably, yeah.
that would just cut in the middle of the roller thing and go through the jail and would immediately get kicked out.
Yeah, they're not.
And then he would just go sit in the corner and drink Sobe with his friends and do hemp necklaces.
No matter how all this all goes down, you guys want to go to a roller rink?
Get some, make a hemp necklace and drink some Sobe.
That would be fun. If you asked me right now to go, I would go.
I don't think I want to ask you that. I'm afraid you're going to bring the same intensity to roller skating as you do espresso, and that scares me.
Do they have espresso at the roller rink?
No, they have classic classic
No, I
concession food.
fucking checked. It pissed me off. I actually pushed over a little kid because of it.
They probably got some horse.
I got a verbal warning from the skate master behind the DJ booth.
Yeah, Skate Master's like 15 years old.
Is that what they
It was like
call
summer
them?
job.
Are they the
It says
skate
ma-
master?
I just made
Probably.
that up. I don't know.
Fuck, I don't know.
But yeah, that's what they call them.
Yeah.
They gave you a warning. You yeeted a kid. They're like, do that one more time.
But also, you have any requests for songs?
Yeah, the playlist is huge. The playlist has got to be on point.
Here's ABBA again.
Yeah.
A lot of 2 Chainz.
A lot of 2 Chainz.
Clean version.
Yep, Juice WRLD.
Kids.
No Juice WRLD.
No, they played that. That's like all they played.
Jesus, really?
Yeah.
I'm thinking maybe Flow Rida, 2 Chainz,
Pitbull.
Soulja Boy, Pitbull,
Fillmore.
Kesha, Fillmore.
Yeah.
That's on my roller rink playlist. We should do an office roller rink. That'd be kind of funny.
That's what I'm
You
saying.
mean like,
Just rent out the entire thing and then just get drunk
I
and go
thought
roller
you meant
skating.
gear.
No, not well. Maybe in the
we
warehouse.
move the equipment around. We just all go in one little, not very big circle.
I could see you doing circles with your arms behind your back to be more
Cocky as fuck.
aerodynamic.
You're like Apollo Ono on the
Yeah.
ice skating rink.
No, I would do the backwards skate, crisscross over around the corner.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yep.
And like doing the slight look back.
Slight look back at it.
Yeah.
We have a lot of unathletic people here. That might be a shit show.
I know. I need to show my athletic dominance by doing that.
Yeah, you could.
They're
That's
like, oh, Myles, he's a big dude. There's no way he's like limber and good on skates and like could play in the USFL. And then I hop on the skates and like, that guy's winning us a
Yeah.
championship.
you put that
Go
in your
Panthers.
Panthers by a million.
Put that in your huddle film.
Yeah.
Tyler, what? Read the words out of my mouth and stole it again. I was gonna say the same thing.
Sorry. I'm not that sorry.
God, we're on the same
You just-
wavelength.
You just
right
got to
now.
say it louder earlier.
I know.
Don't wait for a pause. Just go.
No, Tyler, that business is still alive. It's
Okay.
not dead
Sorry.
yet. So
Sorry. Doesn't
So-
count.
we'll go some Friday night.
So
if you want.
actually, Jared, just cut that whole segment out because it doesn't that doesn't fit in with the business thing. So
I'll mark it down.
all right. And then it's cut. Now we're back into it. So
Anyone got any more?
anyone got any business?
Do you have any? I don't think you've said one yet.
I just don't ever look back. I just am always looking to the future. I'm a business guy, so I'm constantly looking for new opportunities, not reminiscing on what was, but more what could be.
But history always repeats itself.
Oh,
Fuck.
Ooh, okay. You gotcha.
So
I got a one more.
Okay.
one
go
more?
ahead.
A one LimeWire.
One more. That's Spotify.
No.
out here.
LimeWire, you could get anything.
You can literally get anything on Spotify.
Tyler, it's yeah.
You can't get videos.
Minus the hour it takes to download.
That was the
8
fun
songs.
part. You had no idea what you were going to get.
Here's the thing. And the argument, oh, LimeWire was free. No, because you had to buy a new computer every 3 months. So just pay the $10 a month for the other platforms to be cheaper than LimeWire.
I miss MSN Messenger.
Okay, now we're just talking about nostalgic things.
Businesses that don't exist anymore.
Well, if we're just talking about stuff we wish we'd still do, I think I want to implement here at the office Kite Day.
Kites are
In
sweet.
elementary school, we used to have a thing called Kite Day where everyone could bring a kite to school and like you just fly a kite.
They didn't have you make
Go
your
fly
own.
a kite.
No.
I feel like you'd make your own kite in like design class and stuff.
But like, that's a lost art. I mean, we literally have this whole podcast studio because Benjamin Franklin decided to fly a kite. We're not doing enough kite flying.
Tyler, you fly kites with your kid?
I do not.
Wow.
Maybe you should start.
Yeah.
Deprived.
Well, bring him to Kite Day.
It probably won't be windy that day though.
That would be unbelievable.
it's
It was the
always
windiest
windy
place
here.
on earth. And then one day we have Kite Day. It's just dead calm. And like Ryan's just like, no, I'm going to fly it. And he just has sprinting to try and get it up in the air.
You just got to do what you got to do.
I remember. Yeah.
Every business needs a guy like me. Espresso guy.
God, Kite Day would be fun. It's like a great activity because you just stand there and hold it. You don't do anything other than just stand and hold.
There's some pretty intense kite tricks you can do.
I'm more of a like Sunday ride type of kite guy.
You ever seen the Red Bull deal where they run those things off
Flu
that?
tag?
I don't know what it's called. See
what
how
it's
far
called.
you can get out into the ocean. or
Yeah, I mean,
whatever.
I'm not talking about that kind of kites. I'm talking about one with a string that you hold to either side and it rolls out.
Oh, yeah, old school kites.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like real kites, like a kite.
I have one.
Imagine your kid coming home and be like, Dad, I need a kite tomorrow for Kite Day.
I'd be like, son, I've been waiting 30 years.
Here's mine. Wipe the dust off it.
It's got holes in it.
It'll come out of its own special case like a pool stick.
It's a Take-Two video kite.
Yeah.
If you got in a pool, would you ever bring a pool stick in a case to a bar to play pool?
I would do it as a bit. Maybe.
You do that at a pool hall. I've eaten dinner at a pool hall before, and a lot of people do that.
I know, but he's asking if I would do that.
yeah. We know you would, Tyler.
Considering
I
that
don't
I am
know.
not good at pool.
Are you
Really?
bad at pool?
You lefty?
Oh, I'm lefty.
No shit.
I mean, I could beat you guys in pool, but it doesn't mean I'm like a pool shark.
Pretty good. I've been to
I'm
a
more
pool
of like
hall.
a pool goldfish, I'd say.
Paul
Sure.
Newman.
yeah, like a big ass goldfish in the ocean.
Why do I got to be big ass?
Oh,
Well,
is he a Zamboni driver?
Because it's closer to a shark.
Oh,
Oh,
for a
Zamboni drivers are
Zamboni driver,
goldfish.
now I'm just a big fat ass goldfish. Why can't I be a slender goldfish?
Because
Why
people,
can't I be an elongated, skinny goldfish?
because people don't. People
Said
don't-
I got to be a plump, gigantic, fat ass goldfish. Ryan,
people don't like little fish.
sorry, I don't.
People like catching big ass fish.
I mean, I'm not saying that I'm not a catch.
Hey-o.
Hey, but it's a little bit like, wow, just shots under the belt there with the Zamboni thing, and now that.
I didn't mention the Zamboni thing. That was those guys.
All right. I'll get on the treadmill this year, okay?
We know. Yeah, hydroxycut, Nugenics, treadmill. You name it.
Espresso. I think you should add espresso to the Nugenics diet.
Oh yeah.
Really curbs the appetite.
I was gonna say yes.
Ryan
Some
did-
of us don't just drink our diet with caffeinated products. Got to drink beer for that in my diet. So
Not caffeinated.
Not yet.
that's because I haven't done any espresso drop shots into my beers like
That
I'm
would be
gonna
good.
do.
Ooh, that'd be good.
Well, bring it back. Bring back roller rinks. You know.
They haven't left.
They haven't left.
I'm not fucking leaving.
Yeah.
It's roller rinks everywhere.
I think that I'm going.
Let me just throw this one out there. Like, yeah, let me just say it.
Where did the lisp come from?
I don't think I lisped.
Relaxed smiles.
I don't think he lips.
Alter gambling ego smiles.
Well, good episode, guys.
Guys, thanks for tuning in to another episode. We're coming in hot with all the Patreon episodes. We're up to like 5 now.
Yep.
This week was pretty nice because Tyler wasn't there. Just good vibes all around. We kept the voice down. It wasn't too high pitched. It was pretty.
It wasn't like that high.
Yeah, you didn't need to be like a dog to hear our voice.
Yeah, it was a really, really good episode.
It's like, okay, let me just think about this Patreon episode. No, things are coming in hot. There's lost audio that's getting posted this week. Or
This week only was posted. Yep.
lost audio from when.
From what?
Like maybe when Tyler went on his road trip.
I don't remember what the audio was.
yeah.
I think it was when you found out I was driving.
Yeah, I think that's what it was.
To
too.
Melba, Idaho.
Yeah. But it's so that'll be on Patreon. It's good times over there. Good vibes.
Mhm.
So again, thanks for tuning in to episode
157. I believe.
157 of You Betcha Radio. You got anything else to say, Ryan?
Oh my God. I don't have anything else. No.
I guess may your ranch always be runny. Your bush lattes forever be cold.
Your espresso hot.
Your espresso latte, yeah, vanilla
Your
lattes.
special bush lattes be absolutely piping hot and cold. Cheers, Ryan.
Oh, you betcha, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.